the video store where you worked. Three times a day you'd come in for a drink. I'd bring you a coffee, you'd pay with a wink and a smile. One day I saw you and pulled up a stool. I said, Kathy, I've known you since first grade in school on the bus. You always had talked about seeing the world. I never imagined you'd still be the girl down the street. I asked, why are you still here? You just looked confused. You told me you can't get from here to Peru in a car. In Panama, you'll hit the Darien Gap. There's suddenly nothing but white on the map, and you're done. Years apart, we are one, but not quite connected. We are one, oh. It's been so long since I wandered away, but I still think about what you told me that day at the bar. I wonder if you're still marooned with the globe, waiting for someone to pave you a road to your dreams. Put your weary soul to rest. Yeah, I will try to do my best to keep you safe inside this nest and keep your gravity from pulling you to earth. I'd like to say this gets more clear when it's more cloudy every day, but summer's gonna come and burn the stormy clouds and all the doubt away. Little girl, 'cause when you wake it's gonna be a different world. So close your eyes and say goodbye to spring. It's true, the The spring is coming to an end. You're not that fragile anymore. I know what's there behind that door, and it's just waiting in the wings to pull you in. I know you think you're safe in here inside these insulated walls, but I can't hold this house together, not forever, yeah, and soon it's gonna fall. Sleep, little girl, 'cause when you wake it's gonna be a different world. Everything will change. Everything will change. This door's slamming shut. It's gonna catch you if you're ready or you're not. So close your eyes and say goodbye to spring. Slow down, 'cause winter's just around the bend. Don't make a sound, and close your eyes and say goodbye, yeah. When you wake, it's gonna be a different world. Everything will change. Everything will change. This door's slamming shut. It's gonna catch you if you're ready or you're not. So close your eyes and close your eye to spring. When you wake, it's gonna be a different world. Everything will change. Everything will change. This door's slamming shut. It's gonna catch you if you're ready or you're not. So close your eyes and say goodbye to spring. Stepdaughter fought away the cold December air. On a park bench sitting by a fallen pine, she folds her bloody hands and sees the sign saying all we are is all we are is sin. All we are is all we are is sin. On the corner of North Main and High, the trains would shake the walls as they pass by. The clamor of the steel rails drowned her voice as she screamed in the night. A smile would cross his empty face as he put that girl in her place again. She shut down her last defenses. She turned off her tattered senses and looked up to the sky with glassy eyes. The pawnbroker's stepdaughter floats above the ground where she had stood. Pawnbroker's stepdaughter made it right the only way she could. She lifted up her trembling hands, the room was spinning like a carousel. She felt her body spin around with crimson running to the ground before her. The room turned silent, the train was gone, the melting snow, the crack of dawn was here. And this is how the story ends, the same way that it all begins, 'cause no one here forgives our sins in this world. The pawnbroker's stepdaughter floats above the ground where she had stood. The pawnbroker's stepdaughter made it right the only way she could. All we are is all we are is sin. All we are is all we are is sin. All we are is all we are is all we are is sin. once your neighbor. Well, I think you might remember me. Each autumn with the falling leaves, I stole the apples from your trees, and I hid beneath that yellow spruce, and I chucked them at your concrete goose. Looking back, I guess I was a dick. It's strange as hell to be back here. It's almost been a dozen years. This place, it hasn't changed a bit. I still remember all of it. Your wind chimes still reflect the sun, and the dents from my old BB gun. It almost feels like I was never gone. I'm not sure what I came to tell. My father said that you're not doing very well. I guess that I just had to see what came of you. Yeah, it's true what all the people say. I spent some time in Pickaway, 18 months and 7 days and 13 hours in that place. To society, I paid my debt, but society won't forgive me yet. I still ain't found a job with decent pay. But I'm a different man today. I've cleaned up and changed my ways. I keep my demons hidden in a closet with my other sins, and I will never open it, though it's hard some days, I must admit. I've gotta keep that straight and narrow line. Still there are days I think of here. What if I had just stayed another year? Would this all have gone so bad? Where would I be? And so I'm sorry, Mr. Abramson. I'm sorry about the things I'd done. I'd pay you back for everyone if I had money, but I got none. So I guess this is an IOU. For now that's gonna have to do, until I get my feet back on the ground. It starts with an itch and a tingle, and then it builds and expands. And suddenly, all at once, my legs won't let me stand. I scratch till my fingers go numb, but my skin never bleeds. A silent accomplice waits and feeds when I'm asleep. There's something that lives inside me. I promise I'll never let it end. Oh, it grows and divides inside me. It's making a home beneath my skin. The seeds have been buried deeply, the roots are in place. It's blotting the sun and it's darkened my days. I've taken it all for granted, and now it's too late. There's nothing that's left to do but wait. There's something that lives inside me. I promise I never let it end. Oh, it grows and divides inside me. It's making a home beneath my skin. It starts with an itch and a tingle, and then it builds and expands. And suddenly, all at once, my legs won't let me stand. I scratch till my fingers go numb, but my skin never bleeds. A silent accomplice waits and feeds when I'm asleep. There's something that lives inside me. I promise I never let it end. Oh, it grows and divides inside me. It's making